event. That's kind of what we're going to be looking at right now, but we'll show you Doppler radar and show you what's developing out there, what's coming our way perhaps here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, let me give you the rainfall totals, because we had some good rains overnight, and some of you woke up this morning with a lot of puddling and a lot of water perhaps on the ground. But there is a look at the downtown area right around El Paso High. You can see some of the numbers. I mean, pretty impressive when you look at them. We slide out towards east side. We get around the El Paso International Airport, and again, some of the numbers there, 1/4 of an inch, even greater amounts. Hospitals of Providence, look at that. 0.71, so nearly 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. Then you get around Montana Vista, you folks picking up some rain. Then on the west side of town, well, here you go. Santa Teresa, perhaps over an inch over there. Then you get Helena Troy, Westtown Marketplace, Canutillo, Coronado High School. You can see some of the numbers there, around 1/2 inch. Farther up towards the north, Anthony, Texas, Vinton, Westway, La Union. You can see those numbers there. Very impressive in parts. Anytime you see some greens, that's some of the heavier rainfall amounts. And then Barreno and Chamberino, Levy Road area, East Joy Drive, and not as much rain as other spots, but we certainly had about 1/10 of an inch to maybe 2/10 of an inch out there. Vado Speedway, not as much over there. That was good because you guys have been picking up some heavy rain. Then in and around Las Cruces, look at that in Doña Ana County. I mean, some of the greens, 1/2 inch. Maybe getting close to 3/4 of an inch of rain right around Dion's Pizza, west of Interstate 25, about 1/4 of an inch over there. And then farther towards the north, you can see some of the good numbers there as you travel up Interstate 25. So some folks picking up some good amounts of rainfall. There's a look at Doppler radar, what we are tracking right now. And you can see as we put the radar into motion, they're tracking towards the north. Some heavy pockets of rain with some of those cells. And then as we dive farther down towards the south. Well, this is a concern maybe later on tonight. Look at some of these storms lifting up towards the north. I mean, they're still a good ways away from the border, Columbus, maybe El Paso. So we'll watch this again for later on tonight. So really across the city, not a whole lot going on. We got here Huecotenc, some of the storms making their way up into Otero County, right along the county border there. But not a whole lot that we're tracking other than some clouds in and around Doña Ana County and you folks in Las Cruces. All right, so here's a look at our latest FutureTrack computer model. This particular model, a shorter run model, is not showing a whole lot of rain moving in here, but certainly the clouds are hanging around. But you can see as we make our way into early tomorrow morning, maybe a few passing showers here and there. And you'll notice by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, maybe some spotty showers and storms to develop around parts of town. So we'll still keep the chance of rain here throughout the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night, but not going to be quite as good. All right, here's your forecast over the next 12 hours. 20% chance by 6 o'clock, 20% by 7 o'clock. We'll keep, a 20, 30% chance of rain by late tonight and even into the overnight hours. And you look at, we're making our way now towards the month of August. August typically our wettest month of the year. July is number 2. Of course, we're exiting July. Then we move into September, of course, after August. And that is our 3rd wettest month of the year, as we typically get about 1.5 inches. So the next 2 months are still very good rainfall months, so we're likely to add to some of the totals we've had out there. We'll discuss that, our monsoon rainfall totals, coming up at ABC 7 at 6. So 72 overnight tonight. Maybe some storms here and there. Not going to be as active, I don't believe, as what we had late last night and overnight hours, 30% chance. And tomorrow, 93 degrees. We'll have that 30% chance of a shower storm. Las Cruces, temperatures down to 65. Your high temp tomorrow will make it up to 90 with that 20% chance of rain on your Wednesday. 97 on Thursday, 98 on Friday. Watch as we make our way into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the triple digits. Here we go. Temps going to be heating up. Maybe 104 by next Monday and Tuesday. Las Cruces 90, 93, 96 on Friday. And then equally your temperatures will increase. Maybe not as hot as El Paso, but certainly right around 100 degrees, Paul.